dragon fights in Hypixel Skyblock. The hype of watching which dragon is going to spawn, the rush of getting to the dragon's nest in time, and the thrill of the fight itself. Hundreds of arrows and axes soaring through the sky. People outdamage each other to grab dragon claws, horns, scales, fragments to make dragon armor, or get their personal dragon pet. To get a dragon pet, you need to be very lucky, put in lots of effort, and also be kind of a dragon sweat. But today, I will be AFKing my very own dragon pet. First, I will show you several methods that I tried, then I will dive into the statistics to show you what the best gear is to maximize your chances for a dragon pet, and to top it all off, I will do 100 dragons to drop one myself. This video contains a lot of useful information for everyone, as it includes all the newest info from the official Skyblock wiki, as well as a complete statistical explanation that rivals the video that exposed Dream. Originally, it was believed that you needed to deal damage to the dragon at least once in order to get a dragon pet. So if I want to AFK it, I would need to deal damage while standing completely still. My first thought was using Necromancy, but that plan has a very big flaw. Hypixel souls can't fly. I tested several souls on blazes and ended up with 3 Master Mode 3 sniper souls. Now, there's one thing you definitely need to know about the ranged Necromancy souls. They are extremely stupid. If you have multiple of them, they will start shooting each other accidentally, and since no one likes being shot, they will then attack each other till one of them dies. If you yourself could use some extra brain cells, just like these ranged souls, make sure to shoot the subscribe button. Also click the like button and leave a comment to make fun of these ranged souls. Maybe they will learn eventually? Since I got tired of breaking up fights between my souls, I ended up with only one Master Mode 6 sniper soul. This one has 300,000 damage per second. Time to do a dragon. No matter what your position is during the dragon fight, the dragon moves too quickly for the soul to actually damage it. Plus, it will only target the dragon after it has already damaged you. This quickly squashed the Necromancy method and made me feel more down than the sniper soul's IQ. Thorns might work if the dragon uses rush on you, or even a ball pet or frozen blaze, but this does not really work, and of course you can't count on the dragon to get anywhere close to you. You could use a precursor eye and look at the dragon egg when the dragon spawns, but this also does not guarantee success. And just like that, all of the methods die. Wait, but have you checked the statistics? Huh? Where the hell did you come from? Okay guys, this is my twin brother, ComplexlySample. He is into statistics and mathematics and is slightly sadder than me. That's what statistics does to a person. Why on earth he decided to wear glasses on top of a paper bag? That's anyone's guess. Okay everyone, get to your seats. Recently Hypixel released an official Hypixel wiki, and what did we learn? A lot of the so-called facts on the fandom wiki were fake news, especially the info related to dragons. One of the most common misconceptions is that only the first 4 summoning eyes will give you dragon weight, but all 8 of them will. And I mean, it's not even called dragon weight, but quality. This makes a lot of new strategies possible. We also got all of the actual chances for certain loot items to drop. Now I will explain in more detail how to calculate how many dragons you need to do to drop your own dragon pet, as well as which gear is in theory the best gear you can use to maximize your own chances. Even though I said that weight is actually quality, I will still be using weight. Why? Because the community is used to it, and it's more fun to speak of a thick dragon than the quality of it. Open your books, pay attention, or at least pretend that you are, and let's learn all we can about dragons. There are several types of dragons and a lot of them have a unique ability. The young dragon, old dragon, wise dragon, strong, unstable and protected dragon all have the same chance to spawn, about 16%. Then there is the superior dragon, who is 4 times as rare, putting the chance of spawning a superior dragon at 4%. The dragon loot table of most of the dragons looks the same, apart from, guess 3 times, the superior dragon that can also drop a dragon horn, which is used to reforge armor sets to renowned. And before any of you smart ones can point it out, yes, there is also a holy dragon, but since they can only be found in dungeons, they are not a part of today's class. To get loot from a dragon, you need to get weight. Let's take a look at how you can get weight. Your total weight follows this formula. Your weight is your base weight, position on the leaderboard, plus 100 times your damage divided by the top damage, plus 100 times the number of summoning eyes you have placed. This shows us three main ways to get weight. First of all, your base weight, which depends on your position on the dragon leaderboard. Top 3 will give you 150, top 2 175 and top 1 is 200 weight. If you do more than 1 damage to the dragon, you will get 70 weight. The next one depends on the total damage you do. If you are top 1, your damage will be the top damage, so this will add 100 extra weight. But as an example, say the top 1 person did 5 million damage and you just did 4 million, this will give you 100 times 4 divided by 5, it's 80 added weight. Last but not least, you get 100 weight for every summoning eye you place, and this one is very important for us. The maximum weight you can achieve is 1100 if you place all 8 summoning eyes and get top 1. Based on how much weight you have, you can get different items from the loot table. You can see a dragon horn for 452 weight, only on superior dragons, dragon claw for 451 weight, then dragon pet for 450 and then the different armor pieces and eventually frags. Many of these items are called unique items, and unique is exactly what they are. Ever wondered why when one person gets a chestplate, no one else can? Well, the chestplate is an example of a unique drop. If one player gets it, no one else can get it. Everyone with enough weight will have the chance to roll all the drops for that weight. If several players roll the same drop, they both have an equal chance to get it. To get a dragon pet, you need to have at least 450 weight, and there are several ways to do this. Right now I will first have to go at it from an AFK standpoint, but after that I will show you the absolute best way to do dragons to drop your own pet. If you look at it from an AFK standpoint, the easiest way is to place 5 or more summoning eyes, as they will give you 100 dragon weight per eye. The base chance to get an epic dragon pet is 0.05% per summoning eye placed and 0.01% per eye placed for legendary. Imagine that we place all 8 summoning eyes, the chance will go up to 0.4% for epic and 0.08% for legendary, or about 1 in 250 dragons for the epic. But there's also a certain multiplier based on your magic find and pet luck. For normal items, the multiplier is only based on your magic find and works as follows. It's 1 plus your magic find divided by 100. For the dragon pet, pet luck is also added into the equation, making this multiplier 1 plus your magic find plus your pet luck divided by 100. If you try to maximize your pet luck and magic find, you can pretty easily get a 4 times multiplier, and we will look into the best ways to do this later in the video. This would bring the chance to 1.6% for an epic dragon and 0.32% for a legendary, or about 1 pet every 62.5 dragons for the epic. Now I'm starting to like these odds more and more. So, if you have been following along with this logic, you would think that if you do 63 dragons with 8 eyes per dragon, you would get at least an epic pet, right? Sadly, you are wrong. For this next part, we need to delve deeper into the statistics, because the previous part would only be true if all of the given chances were independent of each other, but they are not. If this confuses you, take a look again at the loot table. We have at least 500 weight, so we can drop all of the drops there are. At the top there is Dragon Claw, which is also a unique item. Since the loot table works from top to bottom, we will first get a chance at dropping the claw before we even get a chance at the dragon pet at all. This is what we call dependent events or chances. To get the dragon pet to drop, I first need to not get a claw and then to get the dragon pet. The same principle works the lower we go in the loot table. To get a legendary pet, you need to not get a claw, not get an epic pet, before you even have the chances at getting the legendary. From here on out, I will mostly talk about the chances for the epic pet. If you are curious about the chances for the legendary, you just have to divide it by 5. This screws a bit with our original chances from before, but it can actually give you the best statistical way to do this AFK. Let's take a look at the Dragon Claw first. We want to minimize the chance of getting it while still maximizing the chance for a pet, and this is where pet luck comes in. As I said before, regular items only use magic find in their multiplier, while the dragon pets also have pet luck. What you want to do is focus a lot more on pet luck than on magic find. Instead of using sorrow armor, which would be your first logical idea, you should go for renowned superior dragon armor. Put your beacon 5 on pet luck if you have one, and don't forget to eat the pet luck cake. You will want a level 100 black cat, as this also gives 15 pet luck and have some taming levels. You still need magic find though, so grab a godpot and a cookie. You can put a lucky clover on your black cat and use a Daedalus axe if you have one. My stats in Renowned Superior with Black Cat with Lucky Clover and Daedalus Axe, Cookie and Godpot before Legion bonus are 172 Magic Find and 84 Pet Luck. I will use these stats to show some of the following calculations. The chance of a Dragon Claw is 2% per summoning eye placed. If we still use 8 eyes, we will calculate the best number of eyes later, this is 16%. Our multiplier is 1 plus 172 divided by 100 is 2.72, making the chance almost 44%. This means that for 44% of the dragons, I will get a Dragon Claw and not even have a chance at dropping a pet. So if I do 100 dragons, 44 will drop a claw and 56 will not drop a claw. This means that the chance of dropping a Dragon Claw is 44%, and to not drop a Dragon Claw is 56%. The sum of those is 100%. The sum of the chance for something to happen and the chance for that thing not to happen is 1 or 100%. With these current stats, my chance for dropping an epic pet is 0.05% per summoning eye, so 0.4%, and our multiplier now also has pet luck, so it's 1 plus 172 plus 84 divided by 100 is 3.56, making it a 1.42% chance. So for the dependent chance for an epic pet, we get 65% times 1.42%. First you need to not drop a Dragon Claw, and then you need to drop the pet. In statistics, when you say and, it will always be a multiplication. Making the chance if we do an 8 eyes dragon around 0.8%, which is half what we originally theorized. Meaning you would need to do at least 125 dragons with 8 eyes per to get it. Now that we took a look at the dependent chances for 8 eyes, we can figure out what our best placing strategy is. We know that we need at least 5 eyes to have enough weight. So if we fill in the same formulas as earlier for 5 eyes, 6 eyes and 7 eyes, we get these chances. As you can see, your chances increase as you add more eyes, but if you look at the average chance per eye placed, the chance per eye placed is the best for 5 eyes. There are 2 extra things that can influence our chance to get a dragon pet. The first one is the type of dragon, and the second one is items being unique. If you have more than 232 magic find, a superior dragon will always drop a dragon horn, meaning that it's very unlikely to get a dragon pet from a superior dragon because dragon horn is at the top of the loot table. With my current stats, I will get a dragon horn from 90% of the superior dragons, so the odds of getting a dragon pet are not in my favor. Luckily, only 1 in 25 dragons will be superior, but overall this slightly increases the number of dragons you need to do to get a pet. Now remember the unique items. If one player drops an item, another one can no longer get it. But how can this help us? Well, if the second player were to get enough dragon weight and drop a Dragon Claw, then I would no longer be able to get a Dragon Claw myself. If both players roll the same unique drop, they both have a 50-50% chance of getting it. You want this player to fully maximize on Magic Find to up their chances at the Dragon Claw so you can no longer get it. I will not show the full calculation here, but thanks to this tactic, your own chance to drop a Dragon Claw goes down by about 2.5%, and this increases your chances of dropping a pet. The chance for an epic pet now becomes 0.67%, or 1 pet every 149 dragons. Let's take a look at the number of summoning eyes you will need on average to drop your pet, in order to see whether you can make profit or not. 5 eyes with the new strategy will be 149 dragons, so that's 5 eyes per dragon, 745 summoning eyes. Of course, you have to take into account that you need a second placer to place with you, and this placer also has to buy some summoning eyes. Both of the players will have a chance at dropping a dragon pet though. With around 1 billion in summoning eyes, at least one of you should drop a pet. Statistically, on average, doing dragons will be a big loss of coins. Dragons will only be profit if you get lucky. Now if you don't want to AFK the dragon pet for some reason, you don't need to place 5 eyes. You can actually work with 3 players and all of those players will have a chance at dropping a pet. One player placing 2 eyes and being top 1 will give them 500 weight. 2 players placing 3 eyes and being top 2 or 3 will give them more than 450 weight. Right before the dragon dies, you want to switch to your magic find and pet luck setup, since those are applied as multipliers when the dragon dies. A good strategy is letting one of the people that places 3 eyes going for maximum magic find. Maximum magic find would be Sorrow Armor and a max level golden dragon with Daedalus X. This person will most likely get Dragon Claw, so the chance for the pet for the other 2 people goes up by a lot. The other 2 people should focus on pet luck instead. This would be the most efficient way to get dragon pets. If you don't have 2 other placers though, you could try the AFK method or even do 4-4 and have one person focus on magic find and the other person on pet luck like we did. Now that we have delved very deep into the statistics and determined our choice, it's time to finally start AFKing dragons. My friend Mikey also made a full model on what loot we can expect, so SimplySample will compare that to the actual loot in the end. Thanks ComplexlySample, phew. As a second placer, I contacted my friend Fan19. He had already given me 200 million in, totally not duped, contraband to pull this off, so I decided to be generous and use this money to buy ice for him. You should all go subscribe to him so that he can beat Hot Slicer. I got myself enough summoning ice to do 100 dragons. Yes, this is what I needed the contraband for last stream. Around 500 million in ice for me and 300 million for Fan. I think I single-handedly raised the price of summoning ice on the bazaar. So if you were farming zealots around this time, you're welcome. I will show you guys some of the dragon fights and eventually tally up all of the loot to check whether it follows our mathematical model. Can you guess how many superior dragons we will get in 100 dragons? Leave a comment down below. And no cheating, the average would be 4. I placed 5 eyes and then AFK'd in my renowned superior dragon armor with Black Cat with Lucky Clover and holding a Daedalus X. Fan 19 placed 3 eyes, got top 1 in damage and armor swapped to Sorrow Armor right before the dragon died. 12 dragons in, I had not dropped a single Dragon Claw, which made me stress out, because statistically I should get one every 4 dragons, so I should have 3 by now. I began doubting whether the summoning ice gave me enough weight to even get a claw or a pet, and then when asking the game for a claw to drop, this happened.
Oh, I got Beast Davia 13. I can't speak.
Please give me a claw. What is this?
Chestplate. Wait, what?
I got the legendary! I got the legendary!
What?
I just... Why? I didn't even realize.
What? Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Legendary pet after only 13 dragons. Pretty cool, no? On day 1 we did 40 dragons. We will go over the loot later, but the funny thing is we got no superior dragons on day 1, but we did get 11 protector dragons. More than 1 in 4 was a protector, and when getting the dragon pet, we had 4 protector dragons in a row. For the next 2 days, my co-op member, Absolutely LS, also joined the call. Our first superior dragon showed itself 44 dragons in. At 95 dragons, we got another amazing protector dragon, and this happened. Wait, I'm gonna put these.
I'm gonna die. Wait, Sam, help.
Sorry, I cannot legally move, so.
Help!
I'm gonna let you die. That's kinda sad, bro.
Okay, never mind. I got pistol, and then I'm about to die, and I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't. No dragon pet.
We're gonna
No
get
superior?
the pet. I feel it. I can
No
feel
superior?
it. Oh, I'm lagging.
I mean, it's all
bad.
fun and games until I drop an AOTD.
I think it's our final 5 dragons.
Oh my god.
Aspect of wagon.
Oh.
What?
Let's go! Frick.
Go, dude.
Frick. Go!
What the heck?
Let's
Oh
go!
my god.
You were
Dude,
owed one.
Sam, I
Frick.
called it.
Let's go!
Oh
I called it legendary
no
and epic.
way.
You just
There's
got them
no-
reversed, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Oh my god. Oh, that's my first ever dragon pet.
For
Oh
real?
my god.
Damn, bro.
Dude, this is gonna
Let's
hurt so
go.
much.
Oh my god.
Dude, I called it.
Someone sniped a couple of eyes while I was not paying attention, and of course this man got a superior dragon, making me have to do 101 dragons since I could not AFK this one.
Wait, he's clear. No. Oh my god.
What? Someone else
I'm
plays?
Steve.
I didn't notice.
Oh, you put full.
Oh,
I'm to
fuck.
leech. I'm leeching SimplySample. Wait, no. No. What? No.
Oh,
Why went he
I have
first?
to damage in this one, otherwise I don't have possibility
Wait, how
for
many did you
pet.
face?
4. Because he yoinked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try hard in this.
And then I got this insanely rare drop on my old dragon. I'll get into the chances later, but this was actually about as rare as an epic dragon pet.
Okay, fan was just miles above everyone else.
I
Huh?
got.
How did I get helmet?
Wait, did you not play this?
I did. Damn, that's like almost as rare
Wait.
as getting the pet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He placed 5, yeah.
I placed 5. I got helmet.
Wait, what?
It's super rare to happen, but it happens. I think this is almost as rare as getting pet. I'll have to calculate it in the video, but
Pet helmet?
in doing 101 dragons, we got 20 protected dragons, 19 unstable, 18 old, 14 wise, 14 strong, 10 young and 6 superiors, which is above average luck for superiors, and for some reason a whole lot of protectors as well. Now let's take a look at all of the loot. I will go over the drops that are lucky and unlucky as well. Of course, dropping a legendary pet 13 dragons in is extremely lucky. On average you would need to do 750 dragons with 5 eyes per to get one. Fan 19 getting an epic pet was also lucky, although not as much. When placing 3 eyes, you would need to do around 200 dragons on average to get an epic pet, and this was about half of that. And both of us dropped our pet from a protected dragon. Dropping an old dragon helmet with my stats was actually statistically about as rare as getting an epic dragon pet. Yes, I truly got scammed. With my stats, the chance for this to happen was around 0.35%, which is half of the chance for an epic dragon. So, if anyone wants to buy this helmet that is like 2 times more rare than an epic pet, feel free to hit me up. The rest of the loot follows what you would expect. A lot of dragon claws and aspects of the dragon horns from every superior, and mostly chestplates. I did get more chestplates than on average though. My loot tallies up to around 11 million from AOTDs, 18 million from dragon claws, 1.8 mil from unstable dragon loot, 1.3 mil from old dragon, 3 million from strong, 40 million from superior, 2 million from protector, 7 million from wise, 800k from young dragon loot, and then 640 mil from the pet, which is 720 mil made from around 470 mil spent, which is very good, but of course completely carried by the legendary pet. Fan 19's loot comes down to around 400 million coins from around 270 million coins spent. I also scammed Fan19 out of his epic pet, so I actually made big profit. On average though, getting profit is hard.
Oh, that's a great deal. Thank you so much, SimplySample.
You're welcome.
What the
Frick.
Are you both just gonna ignore this guy over here?
This is a great deal.
If you have a good idea on what to do with the rest of this loot, let me know in the comments. I wish all of you good luck in dropping your very own dragon pet. Don't forget to like and subscribe for those extra IQ points. I want to thank my Lord of Lazy channel members, Some Person Don't Ask, The Dragon Warrior, and SimplySample Fan 2.0. Your support really helps me bringing out these bangers. I also want to thank everyone that gave me contraband last stream, Simply Rats, coming through with a donation of 100 million coins, and all of these other people helping too. This video would not have been possible without you. A big thank you to Fan19 for the duped contraband and the damage carry, and of course my wonderful girlfriend for correcting the script of this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.